Hi honey bunnies, from my vanity to your FYP. You know what the fuck came here to do? I'm going to give you guys my Mother's Day makeup tutorial. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there like me, with my son driving me nuts in the background. Come with me. We're gonna start off right into the L'Oreal Tinted True Match Nude Serum. This is the shade 1-2.5. As y'all can tell, it's looking like a rough Mother's Day. No, I'm just kidding. My husband is here with me, probably sleeping, but also trying to regulate what is going on with my son. So this is usually how I use it. I don't use a dropper. I never liked it. But we're just gonna go in, oh my gosh, with our foundation brush first, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender. I'll be right back. Next is the Lumi L'Oreal Bronze Stick in the shade 110 Toasted Sunlight. Okay, we're just gonna take a fluffy brush. Don't mind the handle, okay? It's none of your business. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna go out and see my family today. So I'm kind of gonna keep the makeup to a minimum because my family, yeah, we're not even about to get into that, but yeah, judgmental as fuck, to say the least. Anyway, I'm gonna do it on my jawline, up into my cheekbone, and I like to make this face so it connects the two. Don't ask me why I do it, it just makes my face look very chiseled, and that's what I like. Once you have that, you see it's already, you see how it's doing that? That's what we want. We're still gonna go on the forehead. You shouldn't need more product until you get to the other side of your face, honestly. I also like to do it underneath where my lip is, the side of my nose, and you're just gonna repeat this step on the other side of your face. We're gonna use the Ioni Liquid Blush in the shade Warm Rose, and we're just going to put it on the top, close by our eye, essentially. And we're just gonna take a brush and we're gonna try to keep it at the high points of our cheek. Also blend it into your eye. Don't be afraid to get in there. And whatever's left over, I kind of like to just put the rest and remainder of it on my nose. And if you need more, because obviously this side, I feel like I put less, just add more. I took a beauty blender, kind of diffused the blush. Now we're gonna go in with the Camo Color Corrector. This is the e.l.f. one. What shade is this? Peach? Peach. Because we gotta cover these designer bags. Okay, so I need more of this. But anyway, we're just gonna put a decent amount. Now we're going to take our concealer brush after we let it sit for a minute or two, and we're just going to blend it under the eye so I can get rid of some of that discoloration. You see? That's what I'm talking about. We're going to go in with my two favorite concealers, the Haus Labs. I believe this is shade 06. Yep, 06 Fair Rosy, and this is the LA Colors Concealer in the shade White. We're gonna take the white concealer. I like a bright under eye. I really like this white concealer. I just started using it recently because I saw a lot of other women using it. I'm not sure this is like the same exact one, but nonetheless, I found a white concealer that I like. And it blends really good with my skin. So I only put it there and the tip of my nose, just because that's where I like my really brightening points. Now we're going to take the Haus Labs concealer that I need more of desperately. I'm going to line it down the middle of my nose. I'll put it top of my forehead, bottom where my chin is, and right where my nose meets. We're also going to spot conceal any like imperfections we don't like. Honestly, these are just like little scar blemishes. Every time your girl gets her period, it's scarred acne everywhere. So that's that. Let it sit. Don't just blend it out right away. You gotta let it sit. We're gonna take our foundation brush and just start going in. I like to work from the bottom up. So I start with my chin, and then I'll work with my under part of my nose, the tip of my nose. Usually I use like a smaller concealer brush I have, but I figured, what the fuck is the difference? Then we're gonna blend out the forehead. And just remember, after you're done using the brush, we're gonna go over everything with a beauty blender. And then I'm gonna go over the areas that we spot concealed. See how it goes away? This is why I love Haus Labs concealer. Now, my favorite part. We're gonna take our little concealer brush and we're just gonna go in and start tapping the under eye away. After you blended that all out with the beauty brush, we're gonna make the face. We're gonna go back in with the beauty blender and smooth it out and try to hold that position of your face, just because it'll create less creasage and less wrinkles. And I don't like to dust the excess off. I used to do that, but I like using all of the product now. So we're just gonna go directly in without dusting the powder puff off. And we're just gonna bake with the loose powder right under the eye. By the way, this is Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie, so that's what I'm using. Huda Beauty has the best freaking powders. We're just gonna repeat that step on the other eye. We're gonna do the rest of our face, so we're just gonna go in with the powder and just set the rest of the face. Make sure you leave this under eye alone. We don't want to wipe it off yet, but we're gonna press into the rest of the skin with the powder. Nose. Gonna want to do this everywhere. I like to also do it on my neck, because I want everything to match, okay? I don't want to be walking around with a discolored neck compared to the rest of my makeup. We're also gonna do the forehead. After we cover everything in powder, you're gonna let this sit for a minute. Then we're gonna wanna go in with a fluffy brush and dust all the powder off. So I just took a brush like this, I dusted my face off. Now we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. We wanna bring all these powders back to life. And use a good amount. I like to try to cover my eyebrows because I feel like it makes my eyebrows look wonky later on. Fluffy brush, we're gonna take our one size, what is this, Bronze and Sculpt Trio. Guys, I've literally had this for so long, it's peeling off. We're gonna use the middle one. I'm just gonna dust whatever's left on the brush, and then we're just gonna go back in place from where we started with our cream bronzer stick and bring it back to life. Okay. Make sure you get all the areas that we did previously. On the side of the nose, under the lip. Okay. And if it's too intense later on, we're gonna decrease it. Oh my god, I can't even think. Diffuse it with a beauty blender. But anyway, come back for part 2. We're running out of time.